you ever heard of the 2 pizza concept by Amazon? Are you curious about how it could transform how you do your innovation? Then stick and stay with me. I promise it will be worth learning. Listen, an innovation portfolio strategy helps you to ensure that you can do your core job while balancing the risk and reward of bringing innovation into your work. It's not just about diversifying, it is about strategically amplifying your impact. It's also about resource and time allocation, ensuring that you can still do your core job and have quick wins while working to bigger size transformational projects. The first is the Google 70-20-10 rule. So the Google rule is that 70% of innovation must focus on the core business. 20% of that must focus on adjacent technologies or markets. And then 10% of innovation within the organization must focus on radical or disruptive technologies. What that looks like in practice is the creation of Google Maps, which is an adjacent market to the Google search, and then Google Glass, which was a radical innovation while still sustaining the core innovation of the search engine. Individuals can do the 70-20-10 with their role, where 70% of the innovations that they push are within their core role, 20% is looking at adjacent markets, and 10% is being radical and disruptive. And as promised, I'm going to talk about the Amazon 2 pizza team. So the concept is really simple. Focusing on small agile teams that can be fed with 2 pieces. So that's 3, 4, 5 people, depending on people's appetite. Each team operates like a small startup within the organization, responsible for its own set of innovations. So as an individual innovator, you can bring that to your team, or you can think of your job role as a small case innovation startup team within your organization, and then you act accordingly. Now, BMW has a different approach. BMW looks at innovation in terms of short-term, medium-term, and long-term. So for BMW, short-term will be a car model upgrade. Medium-term goal would be to focus on electric vehicles, and then a long-term goal would be self-driving vehicles. The idea then for Corporate Innovator is then to break down your initiatives or your innovation initiatives into immediate, medium-term, and long-term as your approach of creating your portfolio. At this point, I hear it a lot. Innovation seems tiring and a lot of hard work. Well, if I enjoyed a Post-it note, you have to understand that it came from an internal employee's passion project. Now, 3M, the company that the Post-it note came from, encourages its employees to use 15% of their time on innovation projects. And an individual corporate entrepreneur could adopt that, assigning 15% of their time daily to work on innovation projects. In that way, it becomes a habit and a culture. And then there is Coca-Cola's approach, which is basically creating internal innovation teams or a venture vehicle. And that's a little harder to do as an individual corporate entrepreneur. We could do the work in making the case. There are a number of companies that are doing this. Coca-Cola does it, Standard Chartered, Old Mutual, they all have internal venture vehicles. If you think this is something that your organization should do, then it's about building a case and making a point to the board about making it happen. And that's important because you don't want where you are focusing too much on innovation and not on your core job. With a personal innovation portfolio, you can harness the power of structured innovation right within your role. Here's my challenge to you this week. Write down 3 innovative ideas, 1 core, 1 adjacent, and 1 transformational. And take those ideas and discuss them in-house and see where it takes you. You never know, you might be ready to start your innovation journey. Thank you for listening.